On Saturday, the 13th-ranked 5-0 Pittsburgh State Gorillas traveled to Kansas City for a clash of unbeatens and MIAA powerhouses, taking on the 7th-ranked Northwest Missouri State Bearcats, who were also 5-0. The Gorillas won the coin toss and elected to defer, giving the Bearcats possession first. Northwest was forced to punt, going 3 and out. Pittsburgh would land the opening blow with sophomore quarterback Brandon Malikas hitting senior wide receiver Lorenzo West for a 78-yard touchdown. Senior Jared Vincent would put the point after through, giving PSU a 7-0 lead. But the Bearcats would answer immediately as redshirt freshman quarterback Braden Wright would break off a 48-yard run to the Gorillas' 6-yard line. The drive was capped off with a 6-yard shovel pass from Wright to junior tight end Marcus Andrews. Following a Pitt State punt, freshman quarterback Mike Hohensee would connect with Andrews from 20 yards out, putting Northwest up 14-7 and giving them a lead they would never relinquish. Northwest Missouri tacked on another TD on an Imani Donadell 59-yard scamper, sprung with some downfield blocks by Wright, Andrews, and freshman running back Raymond Thomas, making the score 21-7. The Bearcats would score their 4th touchdown of the first half, shifting out of field goal formation and sending Hohensee into the shotgun, where he'd find Andrews over the middle for a 35-yard score, giving Andrews 3 TD receptions and increasing Northwest's lead to 28-7. The Girls cut the lead down to 14 when sophomore quarterback Max Sexton hooked up with sophomore wide receiver Bryce Murphy for a 6-yard touchdown, making the score Northwest 28, Pittsburgh State 14. The Bearcats would cap off the first half scoring when sophomore kicker Parker Sampson would nail a 41-yard field goal, giving Northwest a 31-14 advantage. Those would be the last points until late in the fourth quarter when PSU's Vincent would drill a 22-yard field goal of his own. Pittsburgh State recovered an onside kick after the ball went off Andrews' fingertips, and Murphy picked it up for PSU. However, 4 straight incomplete passes gave Northwest possession at the 50-yard line. Braden Wright would dash 48 yards to the end zone, giving the game its final score of Northwest Missouri 38, Pittsburgh State 17. The Gorillas return home to Pittsburgh this week to take on the Fort Hays State Tigers for homecoming, while the Bearcats traveled to Kearney, Nebraska to take on the University of Nebraska Kearney Lopers.